من يريد الله به خيرا يفقهه في الدين.
The Shaykh said it's permissible for him to pray ويجوز له أن يقف حافيا. You're allowed to stand up with no shoes on. يعني this applies to what? The man and the woman في صلاة الفرض أو النفل أن يصلي حافيان. They both pray with no shoes, no shoes on. No shoes on. And it's also permissible for you to do what? أن يصلي لابسا عليه, to pray with your shoes on. As long as you know that your shoes are طاهر and they're pure. You have to make sure that that's the case. Based on the hadith of Amr ibn Shu'ayb عن أبيه عن جده رضي الله عنه قال رأيت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يصلي حافيا ومنتعلا. I saw the Prophet praying with no shoes on, and I also saw him pray with shoes on. Okay? You can do that one, and you can also do that one. And Imam Abu Dawud and others narrated the hadith in Ibn Majah. The Prophet ﷺ, he also prayed in his shoes. When Anas ibn Malik was asked, أكان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يصلي في نعليه? Did the Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم used to pray in his shoes? قال نعم. He said yes, he used to. Imam al-Bukhari narrated this in his Sahih. Actually, the Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم, he permitted for his ummah to pray with their shoes on. And he said عليه الصلاة والسلام, إذا صلى أحدكم, if one of you prays, فليلبس نعليه, wear your shoes. أو ليخلعهما, or take them both off. بين رجليه, place it between your legs. ولا يؤذي بهما غيره, do not harm anyone who is praying next to you. Ibn Hibban and Ibn Khuzaymah and Al-Hakim narrated that. Lakin the scholars here disputed this hukum. Is it min bab al-ibaha? Is it permissibility? Or is it min bab al-istihbab? Or is it recommended? And the strongest inshallah ta'ala opinion is أنه من باب الاستحباب, that is recommended to wear your shoes and pray with it. It's min bab al-istihbab, and it's recommended for the person to pray with their shoes on, wearing it, because of the hadith that pushed it up. There's a hadith that pushed it up, which is the Prophet, he said خالفوا اليهود فإنهم لا يصلون في نعالهم ولا خفافهم. Go against the Jews, they do not pray with their shoes on. Okay, they don't pray with this on, so you go against them and pray with it. Abu Dawud narrated it, and Sheikh Muhammad Nasiruddin Al-Albani, he authenticated it. It's min hadith Shaddad ibn Aus an abihi, and it's a hadith which is sahih. Some scholars, they said, so that was the asl al-hukm. Okay, the asl al-hukm we said is istihbab, right? But what about if a person, it's easier for them to pray without their shoes? It's easier for them. Whatever is easier for you. The hukum can change if you find yusr and ease in what? In wearing your shoes or taking it off. Some people, it's hard for them to go and take their shoes off and then put it back on again. Take the hukum which is istihbab, right? That's if we take the opinion of those who said it's just in mujarrad ibaha, then the hukum can go up, okay? To this was better for you, then this one is better for you.